Hello everybody, my name is NicholassRivas. I talk about politics and stuff, and today we're going to be talking about Sophia Gianamor and The Good Doctor. So if you're on Twitter, you've been seeing multiple people probably post about this show called The Good Doctor. It's a pretty cringy show. It's about a doctor with autism, and he interacts with a trans person and doesn't understand it because he's going on biological standards. Wait, she or he has a penis and he has XY what? So the end of the episode, the character eventually understands that there's a difference between gender and your biological sex, right? And I think that's how most people believe and understand our society and understand biology and culture, is that there's a difference between gender and sex, right? That's the mindset. It's a very complex topic, and people in the medical field have to look at it in a different lens than someone works at it in HR, right? As they should, right? Like a doctor needs to know your biological needs, whereas an HR person just really needs to care about what keeps the culture together at a workplace, right? So it's a very complex topic, but this clip has been going around of this character not understanding it, and it's a very thought-provoking topic when you think about it. Unfortunately, the actress, who was, I believe, a little kid at the time, I'm assuming 13, 14, going off of what she is now, I think, 19. The show came out 2017, so give or take, my math is probably awful. She came out and talked about how this clip is blowing up and how people were debating about it, because people were saying, haha, see, doctors have to go through this mental gymnastics because you trans people don't know how to live your life and blah blah blah. And other people were saying, hey guys, if you watch the episode, the Good Doctor character eventually realizes that there's a difference, yada yada. So just a show, but it's bringing this conversation. And I think many of people have been just kind of slandering the girl who played the character, because she's come out and said, like, hey, you bigots, shut up, this is who I am. And she's a young, very attractive, beautiful girl. Like, she looks feminine, right? And take that as you will. Some people look at that word and think of other things. For me, she looks like what I would think a girl is. So when she makes this video, she posts this about the video. People were like, you're still a man. And even I started jumping in, and I was tweeting away saying, you're stupid because here's this. My main gripe about this is, for one, The Good Doctor looks like a terrible show. For two, people are shitting on this woman and saying, you still look like a man, or biologically speaking, you're a male. What the fuck are you talking about? Imagine saying this to this girl in public, in real life. She's very feminine looking. She looks like every other chick I've ever seen that's been like, damn, she kind of hot. What would you say to this girl in public? Or how would you not look crazy in public if you went up to her and said, I know you look female, but I hope you transition back safely. That's a real tweet that I saw where I replied, and I'm like, dude, imagine saying this to this person. You would look crazy in real life. People would call the cops on you. People would call the cops and say, yeah, there's a guy harassing a chick. Like, that's the weirdo shit you look like right now. So all these people trying to say, like, you're still a male. You know how dumb you look in real life? Like, you can say this shit on Twitter because you know the context. You've seen the show, the clip. And you've seen her rebuttal to people calling her a male. Oh, you guys are bigots. So maybe in this scenario, you don't really fully see how crazy you look. But if you were to go up to this chick and say you knew the context, you noticed her being that trans girl from the show, and you said, you're still male, people would be like, hey, are you good? Is this guy okay? Like, do we need to call the cops on him? Like, you would look fucking insane. All these people, when I scroll through her shit, all I keep seeing is dumb shit about, like, your XY chromosomes. When the fuck did we talk about XY? Who? What? Huh? That's where the whole topic pisses me off and why I want to make this video. When we go through everyday life, unless you're a fucking doctor, what the fuck does XY chromosomes have to do with anything? Right? Like, yeah, I'm sure if we're ever talking about this, like, in the context of Twitter, where we're discussing sexuality and gender and biology and yada yada, a very complex topic, then yeah, we can go off and talk about, like, XY chromosomes. What does that mean to gender? What does that mean to dis? But in real life, just regular everyday folk, if you went up to her and you start talking about XY chromosomes, she would probably shoot you. You look insane. I would be like, you stand your ground, this guy's gonna hurt you. Fucking insane. This is not a real topic. No one cares about this shit except for them. So it is what it is. I'll let it be. Y'all be safe, and gabagoo.